Hey guys, so I'm back with another bump date. Today I'm going to share with you my 35 weeks of pregnancy. So it's been a pretty eventful week. I'm going to give you a recap of my symptoms and all the updates and all that good stuff. So today I'm officially 36 weeks and 1 day. So I'm like, at the end of the 35. So I'm going to show you my bump and tell you what's been going on this week. Currently at 35 weeks, the baby is about 18 inches and 5.25 pounds. So she's definitely getting bigger. I'm getting bigger every single day. I feel like I'm at the point now in pregnancy where I'm just like, I'm kind of done. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to just move. It's hard to walk. It's just uncomfortable because the baby definitely had a growth spurt in the last couple weeks. My husband and I took a childbirth, like a labor and delivery in-person class with our hospital Northside. And it was a really good class. It was very different from the Baby Essentials class that we took the week before. That class was more like, we sat with desks in front of us and we had a fake baby and a swaddle and a diaper, and we were kind of like trying things out. This one was like, it was not that many couples in there, maybe like 8 couples seated in a circle, and then like a PowerPoint, and then we got to also like play with different methods of like comfort, I guess, during the labor process, because it was more focused on labor and delivery. We played with yoga balls, did some stretches and massages, and we saw a lot of video and stuff like that. So this was a very good class to take because my husband and I were kind of like, we really want to make sure we're ready to go through this whole childbirth process. And he's like my #1 support system, so he learned some techniques, I learned some techniques. They showed a little teeny bit of a part of a live birth, which was natural, and my husband has a tendency to pass out, so he didn't pass out during the little snippet of video, so I was happy about that. And I think he's been trying to kind of like get himself ready for it. He's okay with maybe cutting the umbilical cord, but he doesn't want to be like all up in the front. He wants to kind of be back by my head, so that way he won't get all woozy. But it was a really good class. It was 3 hours long. The reason why it was so short though is because there was like an online learning portion, which I took. My husband didn't do it. I actually learned about all the different things like C-sections, medications, how to deal with pain and stuff like that. So that online portion probably took me about 3 hours, and the class took me 3 hours, and I think the class, the full version of the in-person class is like 8 hours long or something like that. But I'm glad we even just did the 3-hour course, and it was really interesting because I ran into one of my former students from the makeup academy there, and I was like, oh my god, so she's like a week ahead of me, so it was pretty cool. I also had my 35-week doctor's appointment, so it was really fast. I didn't have any questions. Like, she just kind of like, I did the peed in a cup, got weighed, she measured my tummy, and she did the Doppler, and that was pretty much it, in and out. Next week is going to be really important because she's going to actually check me and see how far along I am. She's going to do the last blood work for the Group B strep. And yeah, so I'm excited to see what she says. My friend Cynthia, who's about almost 3 weeks ahead of me, she went to her doctor just this Friday. Today's Sunday. And she said she's 2% dilated and like, she's like 30% effaced. So I'm interested to see if I will go all the way with it, or, late or early. I have no idea. So my husband and I are kind of like, wow, we literally have only a couple of weeks. Baby might come sooner or later. We don't really know. But yeah, something else I finished this week was the online breastfeeding course, which that took me around maybe 2-3 hours as well. So it's actually very, very thorough. I learned a lot about how to express milk, store milk, how to encourage your baby to feed. I learned cues on telling that baby wants to feed before they even cry, how many times you're supposed to feed a day, about the different diaper poopies. Like, it was a lot. So I definitely feel a lot more educated now than I did even a month ago, where I was kind of like, oh my god, I don't know anything. So I feel like I even know like the terms and everything like that. So now that I've taken these classes, this is pretty much it for me. I did want to take a baby CPR class, but they're totally booked. They've been booked, and maybe I'll take one, you know, after I give birth to the baby, but thank God my mom's gonna come live with us for a while. She's a registered nurse, so I'm like happy about that because I have a little, she definitely is a CPR expert and all that. So, yep. Something else that's that I've been loving this week is my new bed. I mentioned it before, but I have a new king size bed with an adjustable frame. So you can adjust the feet to go high or low, the back to go up or down, and it even vibrates like a massage. I actually got it all from Wayfair. I think I mentioned that in the last video, but it's made my sleeping so much better. Like, I'm not as out of breath because I can't like move, and it just is such an amazing thing. It's a king size bed, a lot more room. I like my new downstairs bedroom. It's a lot cooler down here, which is great. Everybody who's like sees me, they're like, oh man, you're pregnant during the summer. And I guess like it's hot and I'm like, yeah, I don't know any better. Like, I haven't been pregnant in the winter, but I think it's probably more comfortable in the winter because you're not always hot. But in the basement, the new bedroom is so much cooler and just awesome. So I love the new bed. Some symptoms now that I've had this week are, I'm definitely like, I think because my stomach is dropping, I can eat more than I used to, and that probably has to do with why my weight has been spiking the last couple of weeks. Because they say that as your belly drops, it takes pressure off your lungs and your stomach, so you can eat more and you can breathe better. I still have issues getting out of breath, like if I'm getting in the car or walking or doing exercise. So I also got blew up my yoga ball for the first time, but the one I got wasn't good. It was too low and squishy. So I got it from 5 and below, and maybe that's why, but it's like, I feel like I'm way too low to the ground. And I just saw an Instagram video that says when you're sitting on a yoga ball, your hips should be above your knees, which mine aren't. So I think I need another yoga ball. Definitely been having a lot of pressure down there. I don't have those shooting pains I mentioned last week, the lightning crotch pains, but it's like when I walk, I literally feel like something is pushing on my butt and my vajayjay, and it's really uncomfortable. And it's like I walk slower, and I definitely have the pregnant waddle. I've been trying to have good posture with it, but it's just been like really uncomfortable. So I've been taking it a little easier. I still have a lot to do though. Like, I still need to finish getting this bedroom in order. I'm waiting on my hubby to put up the closet shelves so we can move our clothes downstairs from our upstairs bedroom. But I have moved a lot of the toiletries, a lot of the, I put in the new bedding, we got a new duvet cover, rearranged a lot of stuff. So someone in my last video, and if you're watching, she was like, oh my God, she's like 30 weeks. She was like, how are you doing all of that when you're like even farther along than I am? I'm miserable. I'm like, yeah, I'm miserable too, but I think that nesting instinct is super, super real. Like, you're super motivated to get your house in order, clean up, and the baby's gonna be here before I know it, and my mom will be moving in for at least 2 months. So like, I wanna make the house ready for both of them. And I just feel like that's just how I am. Like, I like to have my house organized and settled, and then I feel at peace. So I'm trying not to overdo it though, because like, the bigger I get and the farther along I get, the more I feel the fatigue and the side effects of trying to do too much. Like, there are some things I want to do, but I just like, I really shouldn't. Like, I really want to paint in this new bedroom, but I know I shouldn't because of the fumes, even though it's just this like one little part. So I've been just trying to stick with organizing. I can do that. And I actually moved, we have another dresser in the basement. So I like filled the entire dresser up with clothes from the dresser upstairs. And what I did is I put a chair in front of the dresser. So instead of like having to stand up and put in clothes and fold them, I can just sit there and just like rearrange the clothes. So that helped a lot. So I've been doing a lot of organizing, and the baby's room is looking good. I've been making a couple of hauls, so I'll talk about that next video, but I definitely have been checking off the last couple of things on my list. And I do think I'm probably buying things I don't need because it's the first baby. Like, for example, do I really need a baby nail file? Or can I just use a regular nail file? Do I need to buy the breast milk storage bag container, which is pretty much just like Let's see if I have one. It's kind of like an acrylic skinnier version of one of these things. Or can I just use a regular old drawer organizer? You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I'm kind of like, do I need that? But I'll talk about that in the next week video. But I definitely also purchased some postpartum supplies because I'm trying to get ready for recovery as well. And make sure that I have my pain reliever stuff for down there ready to go. But who knows, like I could have a C-section, I could have a natural birth, I could have a vaginal birth with medicine. I don't really know. But either way, I'm trying to be prepared for all options. I also repacked my hospital bag because after going to the labor and delivery class, they pretty much told you that you need a smaller bag for the labor and delivery room. And then you get moved into the family room, which is where you'll be for the rest of this day. And then you can bring up the other stuff. So now I have 2 separate bags and a lot of pillows, which I'll do, of course, a what's in my hospital bag video. There are a couple of things I still need to add to it. Like I'm trying to switch out some of my clothes and a few last minute supplies though. So I'll probably have that up in a few weeks. But nursery tour is coming. What's in my hospital bag will be coming. I'm going to do a postpartum supplies haul. What else do I plan on doing? I'll probably do one more vlog, like the week of delivery vlog, to kind of capture that experience. The baby shower vlog is going to come up soon. I just today got pictures back from the baby shower photographer. So that vlog will hopefully be coming up next week. And that is it. So if you have any specific video requests, let me know. I do want to do also a tour of the new bedroom, but like that's probably not going to be ready for a couple of weeks. So that will come soon. But if you have specific video requests, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. Any advice, positive, let me know. I swear, like every time I go out now, like I went out to eat today with my husband, and everybody's just like, oh wow, you're about to pop, huh? It's not, they're like, because it's like my stomach is so big. So I will show it to you, and I have a brand new shirt on, which I really like, and I'm going to show that to you as well. So here is the belly. This is a shirt that I actually wore out today with some maternity shorts because it's so hot outside. So the shirt actually says Mom, Wife, and Boss, which I love. So it has little hearts right here, like little bullet points. So this is what the belly looks like. It's really big. And I actually just bought these sweatpants today from Walmart. I just wanted some big sweatpants. So these are like an extra large. And they're super big and comfy, and just, I didn't want to like keep wearing tight maternity leggings, you know? I wanted loose, big old sweatpants, and these will be like my house sweatpants forever probably because they're just big and comfy. And they're only like $9. So anyways, this is the bump from the side. I'll show it to you guys. See how it's getting really big? And it's so hard. Okay, there's the front. I don't think my little Linnea Negra is gonna get that much darker. I don't know, does it get darker than that? I don't have any real stretch marks, but I have heard that maybe you get stretch marks after the baby when the skin kind of goes back down. And here's the other side. So this is the belly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recap. Check out makeupbyrenren.com for a full post with updates, symptoms, and all that good stuff. I'll also link my Amazon registry below. We still need some things, so if you're feeling generous and want to send baby girl a present, I really appreciate it, and I'll definitely feature you in the next bump date. But that is it for now, and until next time, I hope you guys have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.